Is the raise of the minimum wage ever beneficial for Korea? Some argue that it is and will be, that the raise of the minimum wage will help the lives of the poor. They point at the students threatening them death and that this will help them. Well, I am here to prove that wrong, that the raise of the minimum wage will not help the lives of the many. Let us look at the stats. Around the world, the nations have very minimum wages, but the trend is the raise of the minimum wage. This phenomenon has started to concern the economists and analysts around the world. A study was done by a group of researchers at the University of Washington where they took a look at some detailed data on hours and earnings for workers affected by the increase of the minimum wage in Seattle. The researchers found that the minimum wage increase resulted in higher wages, but also a significant reduction of the working hours of low-wage earners. This, in the end, led to a net loss of earnings on average. Another experiment done by the NBER, a research facility, claims that the overall income has decreased when the minimum wage is increased. Let us look at some effects of the raise in minimum wage in Korea. Currently, Korea is continuing to raise its minimum wage. The unemployment rate has risen 0.4% and now is 4.5% since the last increase of minimum wage. The personal business owners are employing 4.1 million less people. Even though it feels like the overall economy is growing, the target of this change, the low-wage jobs, are experiencing negative effects. This is a phenomenon that we cannot ignore. The small business owners will not be able to pay his or her workers, closing down for that reason. Think back to the students that work for their food. For the sake of the low-wage jobs, Korea should not raise its minimum income.